Cutting down the chaos of life is a lot easier when you can find everything you need, including peace, at one place. Your local farm and home supply.
All right, hey, Monday night, 7 o'clock, and we are a week away, actually less than a week away, just a few days away from Catfish and Crappie Conference in Louisville, Kentucky, and it's going to be fun. Hopefully you get to go. And then right after that, the next weekend is Alton, Illinois, our third stop 3 of Twisted Cat Outdoors tournament trail this season. We got some special guests coming in behind me, and also have a special guest that's going to join us. Tonight's going to be a pretty quick show. We really just want to go over event stuff, what's coming up, answer your questions from points, tournaments, logistics, any of that stuff that we can get answered. And again, like I said, we've already done 2 tournaments, and the third one's coming up. And again, we'll be at Catfish Conference, myself, with CARC, John Ed, and some pro staff. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of cool things at CatCon, and it's always kind of the way to get the 2024 season kicked off. So how are you?
Good.
Liz just rolled in. Let's bring, without further ado, the man, the myth, our marketing director from CARC Boats, John Ed Rowe, in the stage.
What's up, y'all? Liz.
What's up, John?
Liz. I'm good, man. How are y'all?
Good.
Good.
It's Monday night, another live Monday night podcast.
Heck yeah, man. It's going to be a fun week, too. We've got a lot going on. No doubt.
Yeah, actually pulling out tomorrow afternoon. I got to stop at Classic, see Nate Moore. He's going to put some decals on. I just got that camper shell. Finally got it wrapped. And got that deck system. And then he's going to put some sponsors on the truck. And then heading to Louisville. And then you and Chris are heading to Louisville also. Starting tomorrow.
Yep.
So tell everybody that's watching on the CARC side. So obviously you are a marketing director at CARC. Can we tell people what they're going to see this weekend?
They're going to see a lot of cool boats. They're going to see a lot of cool boats. I'm telling you, it's, I don't want to give away too much because I want y'all to check it out and be watching our Facebook pages and stuff like that, because we're going to be going live here and there quite a bit at CatCon. But every year that we have the Catfish the Catfish giveaway boat every year. That's just, it seems like it's stepped up every single time. And this one is just, I'm telling you, man, I don't really want to give a whole lot away on it, but there's going to be a lot out there at CatCon. So be watching out. Man, that thing looks great. We got a lot of cool folks that's put a lot into it. And the guys and girls at the shop have just been working nonstop on it. And we got a little something also for the crappie tournament too. So we're going to have 2 giveaway boats there. One, the Pro Cat 200 that we always give away for our Catfish tournament, the owner's Catfish tournament, as well as the a Flex 19-foot multi-species Flex 19 boat. And it is, man, I tell you, I know I'm supposed to say that, but I think this is my favorite color combination so far on between both series. So I can't wait.
I've seen some of the Pro Cat color, but I've never seen the addition to what's on it, and that's what's pretty cool. And then again, like a lot of the sponsors you see at the bottom that are partnered with Twisted Cat, the Power Pole. You're going to see some cool stuff, Marine Master. So we'll be in the Dry Creek booth. So Dry Creek Marine. We'll have the Pro Cat 200, the Flex 19, My Dynasty boat will be there. We'll have a Pro Cat 200 in the Castaway Custom Sea Deck booth. And then the ACA boat, somebody's going to win a River Cat CARC boat this weekend at CatCon. So we're going to give away that River Cat that's all decked out this weekend. So,
We're excited.
And you're going to have some new clothes. Have some new clothes for sale.
Yes, sir. We're finishing up
some of it.
Yeah, got a little bit something here. We're going to be having a lot of new clothing there. We're going live with our online gear shop, so be keeping an eye out for that as well. We'll be pushing that all over Facebook, as well as on our new website. It's just carcboats.com. So we'll have a ton of new hats, some new clothing as well. Just stop by the Dry Creek booth and holler at us. And of course, Alex is going to have his booth there as well. So we're very excited to see everybody again this year. And it's events like this that we really get to, the foundation of our business is just getting out there and just enjoying the industry with our customers. We got the best customers out there, and it's just our way of giving back the way that we're able to do this owners tournament and give these boats away. It's just an exciting time of the year. Both events, it's going to be a lot of fun. It really is. I'm excited for everybody to see what we've come up with here.
And then like me and you talked about, backstage, 2024 for me is going to be, I thought 2023 was a busy year because I love fishing tournaments as much as putting them on. And you can't see here, but I got a calendar on this entire wall, and it is just full, every weekend. And like we talked, we announced the Crappie Owners Invitational last week, and that's 3 owner events that is going to be really fun. So starting in April, you have the Catfish Owners Tournament. And then May 18th, we're going to be in Truman Lake, Clinton, Missouri, at Bucksall for a Crappie Owners Invitational. And then June 22nd, the Sea Arc Poker Run. And again, that's just 3 Sea Arc owner events. And then we got 12 left. We got a lot of Twisted Cat events, and then we're a part of Fishing for Freedom and a lot of other things that, the youth rodeo and Grafton, Fishing for Freedom, June 1st. Oh, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. But it's going to be fun, man. It's like I said, we love it, and a lot going on. But like I said, this is always kind of kicks off CatCon. You get to see everybody in the industry, from rod companies and anything you want to put on your boat, any kind of tackle, all that stuff under one roof. The social media kind of stars, they're going to be there.
Yep,
it'll be fun. It's a cool place to come hang out. The weather looks much better than it has been in the past.
Yep.
Because we just had snow here in Illinois the last few days, so I'm kind of done with that.
I imagine so. Y'all have pretty much been nonstop lately, hasn't it?
Oh man, it's been wild. But yeah, other than that, we have, like I said, we've already had 2 tournaments, which is not, it's kind of unusual for Twisted Cat to start New Year's Eve weekend and then do one in February. And we hit terrible times, didn't we? I mean, we had snow. We had 18-degree temps in the morning at one of them. We had rain, ice still on the lake on Wednesday. So hopefully March 2nd, Alton, Illinois, the big fish fishery, our 3rd event. It's dog podcast tonight.
Yes, so.
Hopefully, like I said, we have a good turnout with good weather and some good fishing. I know a lot of people have already been pre-fishing. And did pick up a couple things that you were watching Fort Alton, just to go over. I played the commercial from Farm and Home Supply. So Farm and Home Supply has been a sponsor in the past, and what they're doing to really showcase what they have in their store. If you've ever been to a Farm and Home Supply, I mean, it's a really cool store. Anything you can imagine, from fishing. They work with us on like what stuff to have anything. Like I said, it's a farm and home store, but they got jeans and hats and shoes and guns and rods and all that stuff. But they're going to give $250 from here on out. If you go shop at Farm and Home Supply, keep your receipt, turn your receipt in to me Friday night and Saturday afternoon, and we're going to draw for $250. And then they're also going to be giving gift cards away. So really a big shout out to Farm and Home. And again, to all the sponsors, you'll see some on the truck that Nate's going to put on from Classic tomorrow. And then obviously the ones you see down there, that's, we couldn't do this without the sponsors and the partnerships, with these other companies. And again, this is a huge year for Twisted Cat, as we've got so many events that we're a part of, a lot of stuff going on. The $25,000 no entry fee championship, and that's still growing. And then also the points, and I'm going to show everybody. Let's see if I can share my screen real quick. Let's see, share. Okay, so if you're watching, here is the alt, and I'm going to kind of show everyone that's watching the best way to kind of follow some of these events is you go to the Twisted Cat Outdoors Facebook page, And then when you're on the main page, you have, the news feed, all that stuff, the reels, Nooner Hall with a good one. Did you get to see this one, John Ed?
I did. That was funny.
But if you go to, you got your things here. If you always hit more and then you come down, you have a bunch of stuff. But click events here, or you also have this featured where it says events. So like tonight, you've got Alex Nagy tournament stuff. Here's Saturday, March 2nd. Click that. That brings you into another page just specifically for Alton. So you have the about the tournament, but then you click discussion. When you click discussion, you're going to have all these posts that are specific to the Alton tournament. Videos, pictures, hotel information, boat numbers, how to register, all that stuff. Past videos, all about Alton.
Oh, yeah.
So again, host hotel, Best Western Premier as always, the address, phone number. They got a $129 rate.
I've seen that video.
The points so far. Here are the boundaries, trailering boundaries. Mississippi River, you can go down to Chester, Illinois. The furthest up is Foley, Missouri. Furthest Missouri River is Augusta, Missouri, Klondike, in Illinois, the Port of Grafton. So that kind of goes over your boat ramp. And again, this is a big thing. I know some people are calling me today about points. So my mom actually works on points. I'm going to try to pull this up big. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. So this is points so far. And if you look at it, I don't know if you can follow the mouse a little bit, but right here you've got current points, Lake of the Ozarks, Grand Lake of the Cherokees. Those are both in. So Dominic, Lance, and Tyson both fished together for the first two events with a first place and a seventh place finish. So they got 394 points. So how this works is as we move on, you've got Alton, Kerr, Milford, Pekin. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tournaments. So if you fish 4 tournaments, we're going to take those 4 events. If you fish all 12, we're going to take your best 4. So if you look at the standings right now, the top almost more than 40 people have got over 263 points. So that's a lot of points. Yep. So just in 2 tournaments, we've had 162 anglers in 2 tournaments. So a lot of anglers, a lot of new anglers. And, what's cool about this year is it's going to be, in my opinion, tough to qualify for the championship. There's a lot of anglers that haven't started the trail. Their Alton's going to be their first event, and it's going to get interesting. But the goal is that it's tough to get in. It's hard. It's not easy, but, the best of the best get invited to Helena. And we're working on what that points will be. So not only will the points get you into the championship, it's your best 4 tournaments plus the championship. So last year, John Jameson, Kevin Park won that. They won some power polls. Second place got $500 cash. This year, we're looking to get a little bit more, hopefully getting $5,000 for first place in points. So trying to get that all wrapped up and some power pole stuff. So again, we've got some people that are way up there already. Justin, and Ray, 383. So we've only got 2 tournaments in. So again, a lot to go with the points. Let's see. Any questions on points or Alton or any of these events coming up, definitely ask in this thread or shoot me a message, give me a call. Again, just wanted to kind of go over some of these things, especially on Alton. And the next 2 tournaments will be very interesting because Alton, although the events out of Alton, we have our captain's meeting Friday night, non-mandatory at the Best Western. Saturday morning, we leave out of the Alton Amphitheater. You can trailer, come back way in there. Kerr is a little different because Kerr is out of Fort Smith, Arkansas, but you can fish the Arkansas River and you can fish Kerr Reservoir. And I will tell you that I got a picture from Dominic and Lance from Kerr Reservoir a week ago, and the first fish they caught in 4 minutes was 53 pounds.
Jeez.
So I think that's going to be a good weigh, and I'm pretty pumped about that. I got to go down to Fort Smith a few weeks ago, and we're going to weigh in at their bakery district downtown, which is going to be awesome. Like it's during their Mardi Gras festival. The streets will be closed. We'll weigh in downtown. We've got special permits from the state of Oklahoma and Arkansas to allow us to transport fish across the line of the state border. And then also everybody will have to have a permit on their windshield that I'll give you Saturday morning that you can have live fish trailerable. And then we'll have Miller's Fisheries will be at that event. So once you weigh your fish, if you caught it on the Arkansas River, they'll go in a tank for the Arkansas River. If you caught it on Kerr Reservoir, they'll go in another tank for Kerr, and they'll be brought back to both. So a lot of logistics with that event, but it's going to be fun. Fort Smith is a cool town, so really excited about that. And again, that's going to be March 16th. We'll have 4 tournaments in. And then we head to Kansas. Never been to Kansas. That's going to be a sweet event. I seen John. Let's see, Rick is asking about Milford. We'll have some more info on Milford. But, Rick, no Twisted Cat tournaments are a mandatory captain's meeting. We know a lot of people get off work and they got a 6, 7, 8 hour drive. The only thing that we just highly recommend, especially first-time people, to come to the captain's meeting, because if you don't come, most of the people we've disqualified weren't there. They were not at the captain's meeting, so they didn't realize that it was a 5 fish, not 6 fish, or that that there's a slot between 26 and 34. And we try to go over that again in the mornings, but again, everybody's hyped up in the morning, so you always have that. What's up, Josh? Josh is also going to be have that sweet mount with Patriot Catfishing. It's gonna be, we got a lot of cool stuff for that. So we had Josh on a few weeks ago, so you don't want to miss that.
It's unbelievable.
Remember, for your points race is the best 3 or 4. Can you get your points at every event? Yeah, so the best 4. Scott Rupert is on. So yeah, man, it's like I said, a lot going on. When I get off this show, I'm gonna be doing some packing to get ready for this weekend. We got the Airbnb this time.
Yep. Should be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a full house.
Yeah. Liz is gonna miss it, she said. So I tried to get her to come down, but she said she's gonna try to make it, John Ed. So
we know how that is, Liz.
Well, yeah, when this show's over, I gotta go pack my backpack for tomorrow. Busy day, busy week, 4-day week.
You're always running too. I get it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to think. We had a tournament. Where was our last tournament? So our last tournament was in Grove, Oklahoma. Went from Grove, came back home for a day, then drove back down to Fort Smith, was there, stayed the night, woke up in Fort Smith, drove to Memphis, Tennessee. Me and George Young drove down to Vicksburg, Mississippi, stayed the night in Vicksburg, 1 or 2 nights, came home, and then I drove down to Lexington, Kentucky, then to Savannah, Tennessee, then back here. Have I been anywhere else? And then we had some basketball this weekend.
Yeah.
Crazy. So this trip's lightweight for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always on the phone. It seems like I like listening to music, but I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately. Not because I do a podcast, but I don't know. I kind of get into that stuff. And the big topic has been live scope. So actually, my boat is in Lexington, Kentucky, with Brent with Hammerhead Sonar, and putting some stuff on it. So I'm excited to pick my boat up and have it at CatCon and kind of showcase that stuff. So a lot of the sponsors' products that's on that boat.
Cool.
When we have some more hoodies and shirts, hopefully very soon, we'll have some more stuff. I'm trying to clear my calendar on Saturday. Yeah, Tom, come on down, man. Tom says he's going to come down. What's up, Shane? Hey, Tim, I'm glad you messaged. Will you please call me after this show? Please call me. And then, yes, I think there'll be a few bait guys should be at there with some fresh shad. So I know we got anglers from Texas coming, kind of from all over. Like I said, we've got more people chasing points than ever, and that's fun. I mean, you kind of see like that. There's already that people talking smack.
Already, yeah.
You know,
Just
I know if Coy and Brian are on here right now, you know, Charles is already
jabbing the jaws.
He's jabbing jaws already. But yeah, like I said, it's I'm just ready for some warm weather. I'm sick of this cold stuff.
We're gonna have it. It's supposed to be really nice in Kentucky.
Yeah, look, even in Warsaw, which I'm in West Central Illinois, I think we're in the 70s next Tuesday, which is unheard of.
I think we got to like 55 today, but it's not enough to still like melt all that snow that's out there. We still got snow on the ground. It's just not what I want to see.
Yeah.
Even though it's.
Yeah. So what else you got going on as the CR marketing director?
Man, we've quite a bit of everything right now. You know, we've got a lot of things coming up for these owners events, and it seems like there's something every month, which is exciting. We're growing like crazy, and we've really got. I'll say it again. We've just got the coolest customers out there. We just every time I just finished my first year here, and I think it's hard to say favorite event, but any of y'all that haven't checked out any of the footage that we've got on our poker run series, man, that right there is something that I'm very excited to see how big it gets this year. I mean, like Alex was saying, we've got the catfish tournament coming up in April, and then May we've got the crappie thing in Truman Lake, Missouri, and then the next month we've got the poker run. But we have a lot of folks that come to every single one of them, and it's getting bigger. It seems like every year. So just getting those things planned out, and just getting a lot of getting some of the team stuff worked out, and it's very cool. We got
and for those that you don't know, I mean, so John Ed and I work together, and we're usually actually Zooming like this daily or on the phone probably 10, 15 times a day. So. And like I said, it's fun, and we help each other in a lot of different ways. But these owner events that CRC does that we're putting on are a lot of fun. And like I said, the Catfish one started at Alton, and I think they had maybe 50 boats. I'm not sure but this is the 13th, would be 14th year of the CRC Owners Catfish Tournament if it wasn't for COVID. So 13 years, and we're almost hitting 200 boats. So the goal my goal is at the Crappie Invitational, we get close to 100. And I think that's doable. And like I said, when we started the poker run the first year, I had this crazy idea, and we did it kind of last minute. I think we had 7 boats, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot of people that are in each boat. I mean, some of them had 6 people. Yep. And, what we did is go from, leave long shot at St. Charles and go to Alton Marina and so on. And then last year, what do we have? 23, 25 boats plus 4 or 5 staff boats. So that's a huge jump. This year, I think our plan is to cut it off at 50. And you know what? I actually had this video on here. Just for those that are watching, just to kind of show, this is an event that we're putting on called a poker run. So it's not a fishing event. It's kind of where you can go and relax and not have to worry about catching bait or fish. And then we did 2 C-Deck giveaways. So here was the CRC Owners Poker Run and Beach Day last June. So I'll play this video for everybody. We want to welcome you to our 2nd annual CRC Owners Poker Run and Beach Day here in Pool 26 on the Mississippi River out of Portage de Sioux, Missouri. A lot of stops, a lot of fun.
Came out for the poker run. We got to run up and down the river in our CRs. and collected the cards and had a good time. Enjoyed the games that we played at each event. I brought out 6 people with me in my boat, and good food, good laughs, met some nice good friends. So we'll be back for sure.
We leave in groups and we go to each stop together. So what's fun is you get there, you can have some food, some drinks. We got games set up, the bag game, yard pong. We get prizes. It's such a fun time. You get to meet new customers across the country that came at this event, become friends. So like I said, we want to grow this. This is only our 2nd annual. I can't wait to our 3rd annual Sea Ark Owners Poker Run and Beach Day, and we can't wait to see you next year.
Here on the beach, this is the beach day part of the poker run. You can see the Sea Arks coming in out here. Man, it's just a family fun atmosphere. Sea Ark customers are the best. We've had a great time hanging out with everybody. We encourage all Sea Ark owners to come out and join this event. It's just a good time, man.
So this is my 2nd year, the 2nd year of the Sea Ark Poker and Beach Day. Been both years. It's great, a lot of stops. It's a lot of fun for kids, adults of all ages. Good time, get to come out here and see all the cool stuff that everybody puts in the boats, which is awesome. Actually, this is my 5th boat with Sea Ark. It's a great time. Everybody should come out here and look, see what you like. There's a lot of different varieties of the boats. Great for fishing. They're great for the family. Lake, great for pleasure boating. Get the kids out, pull them on tubes.
It's going to continue to grow, so thanks for the support, all the sponsors that help put this on, and also the customers that come in and hanging out with us, getting to meet Steve Henderson, the president, and the rest of the staff. Like, we're here, we get to meet you, hang out, play some games with you, and like I said, we're excited to grow this, and we hope to see you next year. Yeah, that's a fun event where you don't have to wake up at 4 in the morning and make sure your bait's got ice. You can sleep in and
No doubt.
and hang out. That's fun. Like I said, it's there's a lot of poker runs. I've seen some around my area. That's where it kind of got the idea, and I thought that'd be cool to do one, for Sea Ark. So
Very cool. I'm really looking forward to that event. That thing was a blast last year for sure. I think your dog's about to fall asleep back there.
She is.
yeah,
She is struggling.
I'm just eyeing. I hope I get me one of them the new swag.
I like those.
Oh, I got you.
I see you wear it the last couple days. You got a new one on every day.
Well, it's two days in a row. I mean,
yeah.
I've got one set aside for you, Liz. So
Okay.
And the new hats, and the new hats too, man.
oh yeah, we're excited. I hadn't even seen them yet, but they're showing up tomorrow. So I'm pumped.
Speaking of hats, this is one of my favorite hats right now.
Professional net man. Yep.
I got this from Jake and Ashley. She makes some cool stuff. Yeah, I'll have to share Ashley's stuff, but they just came out with some shirts for it too. I know several. I know Donald Moore would love to wear a hat like this. If you're watching, Donald, but you're far from a professional net man, and I've seen that in person. So
Speaking of, I showed it earlier, but really excited about Ashley Ray. Check her out. She's going to be at our owners tournament this year, it looks like. We're pumped to have her on board. She's unbelievable. She's going to do some great stuff.
yeah, I got a new Flex 21 in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
How many dealers, when you talk about Sea Ark boats, I mean, how many dealers does Sea Ark have in Canada?
I believe it's 2. I have to double check, but I believe it is. I think we have 2 up there right now. Very, very good dealers, with Howell. She's with Howell, and they're going to be doing some phenomenal stuff up there. I just had a really big show this past weekend, and she just announced, her having the Flex 21, and man, that thing looks sharp. So we're very excited.
Yeah, I got to so I got my passport. I took the boat up there to Howell's Marine in Chatham. So you cross in Detroit into Canada.
Yep.
It's actually pretty easy. Last time I was in Canada, or actually Ontario, I think I was 18 or 19.
Yep.
But gosh, that's almost 20 years ago. Or it is 20 years ago.
Old.
I'm at 5. I don't feel like I'm 38 years old, but I guess I am. Am I 37 or 38? I'm one of those.
Just
I
a
thought you
young
were
little
40.
whippersnapper, as they say.
Yeah.
Gee,
That's a hippo in Liz's lap. Old Crow says he wears an XL. Oh, Rusty Moorfield's in.
nice.
Rusty's got a Dynasty, actually. He was just working on it this weekend, putting some new batteries and stereo and stuff in it. So,
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see you. You'll have your Twisted Cat truck there.
yeah.
I'm excited to see that with the new shell and all the new wrapping that you got going on with it. It looks sharp.
Yeah. I never thought I would have a camper shell. And then Matt Looney, actually, he's now the national sales manager for Bass Cat Boats. I got to ride with him for a couple days. And he had a Lear camper shell. And he had this drawer system that pulled out. And I was like, that looks whatever. Like, and then he pulled it out and we used it a couple times and he had a cooler in the back right on top of that drawer system. And it was just plugged in like an IceCo cooler. So I thought, man, this is cool. And then I have all this stuff like in the back seat of my truck. I can't ever have anybody in there. So I ended up.
So then a week later, he comes home and he's talking all about it. And another week later, he's gone and it gets delivered in the garage. I'll finish that story.
What a coincidence.
But it worked out because on my way to Canada, I found a used topper in Ohio. Or no, Indiana. I don't know. Somewhere.
We lucked out.
I did luck out because them things are
And
expensive.
It was the same color as the truck.
And it was the same color as the truck.
It didn't matter, really.
Not that it matters, but like that's super crazy.
That's ridiculous. I just ordered mine for my truck, and I've got to wait 4 to 6 weeks. So, but yeah, I got one of the deck systems also. I didn't get the drawers like yours, but I got the cargo glide, and I just used it going to Walmart. And I tell you, just the first time, it's game changing because when you don't have to jump in the back of your truck all awkwardly when you're not a small person and get everything out. It was really cool. It was pretty nice. So, but I'm ready to get that camper shell also.
Yeah, I was gonna try to. Let's see.
It is nice. I guess packing for a trip though, I had to get like on top of the deck system in the camper shell, all the way back against like the back truck glass, to help him pack some stuff. But
so it needs a cargo glide.
Nice.
Sounds like.
Huh?
Sounds like it needs a cargo glide also.
Yeah. That'll be in the garage next week.
Probably.
It's on its way.
He's looking at the
No,
truck.
I'm trying to show like just a quick little clip of it.
You should have done a video on it.
I have actually a video of kind of a little bit about it, but okay, maybe this one here.
Don't treat your tools and gear like instead get deck drawers to keep you organized. They're weatherproof, lockable, made right here in America and back for life. Stop treating your stuff like crap. Get decked and get your together.
I mean,
They've got some pretty direct marketing.
I'm going to tell you what. Anybody in marketing, John Ed, their stuff is top notch, and their guy they have is because me and my dad watched their video of like how to put it together.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was incredible. The dude is hilarious.
Oh yeah. And one of my favorite commercials so far is obviously their products are top notch. And it has a guy standing on a truck on top of his deck system. And I think he's wearing like a Dallas Cowboy jersey. And it says, there's two things you'll never see. That's the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl and a deck system on sale. I just thought that's just perfect. I mean, no offense to anybody out there that's Dallas Cowboy fans, if there's any left.
Yeah. Oh my, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I got to put some stuff together on it, but I'm super impressed with it.
Yep. I'm gonna get a couple videos of mine as well. I've really, and I've just barely used it so far, that cargo glide, but I got the one just in case that I get around you and your drawer system, I can put it on top of it. So I see it in my future, especially once I get that camper shell. I know I'm not going to want to get in there and bend over with it being, limited and space and all that. I think I'll probably end up buying one too. We'll see eventually.
Yeah, Rusty said that's like the old Kmart commercial about shipping their pants. Dude, that was hilarious.
Just
Ship my drawers.
Ship my pants.
That's one of the best. One of the best for sure. Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
Hey, Patriot Catfishing just jumped on. Yeah, absolutely. You guys got a bunch of stuff to give away. I'm gonna throw some money in on that. I'd love to win that catfish. That thing is sweet that Josh put together.
Man, that thing.
Josh, you must have the deck system. Oh, Rusty's always bringing up something like that. That's funny. Oh my. So yeah, we're gonna go do some packing, and like I said, again, for those that are watching, they're fishing the Alton tournament March 2nd. $250 is gonna go to somebody. All you got to do is go to Farm and Home Supply from now until the tournament. Turn your receipt into me, and I'm gonna draw one at the weigh-in for $250. They do got bait there. They got rods, shoes, hats, everything. Actually, we're working on getting Twisted Cat merch in the Farm and Home Supply store, which would be pretty awesome. So I just dropped some hats off at the Quincy is their main location, their hub, and I think they got over 10 stores now. But
that's awesome.
So trying to get some Twisted Cat stuff where you can go in there and buy it. It's hard for me to try to get all that stuff on the website, but we have a few things on there.
Cool.
Yeah, Josh said he's wanting one for his Tacoma, but so he can sleep in the back while he's shark fishing. Yeah, John Ed's got the slide, but it's awesome. It's I don't know, I love it. I'll do some videos of it.
Pretty cool.
There you go, Rusty. Get some stuff at Farm and Home. Turn your receipts in. Every receipt, you have a chance to win $250. So huge shout out to Farm and Home Supply for that.
Yep.
And also got a new sponsor, Purpose Built Optics, PBO, also known as Hook and Bullet. Big sunglass company. They've got sunglasses that specifically are for, like, if you're on your boat looking at your sonar, like the bottom half, it doesn't, like, you don't have to like move your sunglasses all the time. You can actually see your screen. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we'll have some of their stuff. They're going to do some giveaways. Again, also huge shout out to all of them. Not all the sponsors are on there, but we always go over and try to have some commercials and stuff. Multi-Bar is going to be there. Multi-Bar did I'm sure everybody's seen the banana CNC'd on the back of my boat. Colton Howe, thank you. I don't know if I should say thank you. We'll see how my 2024 season goes. Hopefully we catch some fish. But he built a custom mount, and he CNC'd a banana right on the flat part of it. But that's where I have a screen going. And I ended up buying, like I talked about, Matt Looney's Iceco cooler that he had. So as much as I travel, like, I'm always buying ice, and it gets expensive. So I'm trying this Iceco deal. I think I got it for under $500, maybe less, for a 65 quart dual zone Bluetooth, and it's a plug-in. So I'm going to try that out. Used, built really heavy duty. I'll have it there at the Cat weekend. We'll also have Packback's going to be there. One of their representatives. They got a cooler. They won ICAST 2 years in a row. They got a cooler that opens up with a table, and also you can seal. So if you're catching skipjack, you can seal them right there. It's got a battery-powered vacuum sealer all there together in one. So they'll have a representative there in the Twisted Cat booth. We'll have Castaway Customs there. That's also a big part of Twisted Cat and CR, big partnership there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm like I said, I'm excited to get out and relax this weekend a little bit and just talk. I told Liz I'll probably lose my voice by Saturday night. I won't be able to talk because I'll be talking so much.
Probably. What was that, Liz?
Come on with no voice. Oh, shucks.
He put you out there like that.
Yeah, that's hurtful.
Can you can what was that balance trick we're gonna have to see if you can still do when we're at CatCon?
I can.
I don't think that's appropriate to play right now, is it?
Probably not. Oh, it was so much fun. Oh man.
That's why I enjoy.
Go on a big screen at the poker run, though.
Yes. Hey, but hold on. Didn't you get Jeremy too?
Yep. I've got a video of
Okay,
that.
so for those of you that are watching, John Ed has this damn, I don't know what he does, but he asks you to do a couple things, and whatever, if John Ed is asking you this weekend to do something with your foot or anything, do not do it. I promise. You'll regret it.
Okay, so I muted you, Alex, because you're full of it. So he's lying, but he's just upset because he doesn't have good balance. So come see me at CatCon, and I'm going to see if you have good balance, because he's a very competitive person, and that's again why I muted him. But he's a very competitive person, and he doesn't like the fact that I could do it, and he can't. So just come see me, and we will see if you have good balance also. That is all.
That is all.
No. Well, we'll see about that.
Oh, fun stuff.
So I think Alton is on the 2nd, March 2nd.
Yep.
So you'll go live next Monday, and then that's when we'll announce, like, get registered, and then the late fee will kick in.
Oh yeah. So also for these events, late registration. So right now, if you go register, it's $315. So or you can pay $300 cash, $315 online, and then after our Monday live podcast, when we get off of that podcast, we'll change it. That'll be the late registration, which goes up to $340 or $325. So $325 cash at the tournament, or $340 online. So we try to get people to register as soon as they can, so we kind of can know how many people we're having. Try to get paperwork and stuff ready so we don't have to stay up till 4 a.m. filling paperwork and stuff out.
But we'll do that, yeah. Next Monday night's live, announce that when you talk about CatCon.
Yeah, so CatCon, we'll have somebody on Monday night. Not sure who yet. Been trying to. I was gonna have Mitch on with NBT Marine, but I don't have my boat. It's actually in Lexington. So here in the next few weeks, we'll bring Mitch, the owner of NBT, on, talk about his screens, why he created them, what they do, what's cool about them. And again, try to explain to you guys the whole goal with the podcast, like I always say, is to bring value to the anglers and have fun. That's what we try to do. Does it always happen? No. Me and Dieter's podcast, I don't know you got much value, but hey, we had a long conversation. If you watch Kirk Lucky's podcast, that was solid. A lot of people got some good info. And anybody that watched Justin Clare, a lot of people don't know Justin Clare. Justin Clare has some really good information. And Lance and Dominic. Actually, everybody has had good stuff. Just remember, the goal is after each event, I try to have the winners or somebody in the top on the podcast the Monday after, and to try to get, what they did, how they fished, why they fished like that, and again, I always talk about tournament fishing. If you're a competitive person, after you get out of school and you play the school ball, like, my son's playing competitive basketball, you don't get to do that when you get our age. So this is kind of the way to be competitive and have fun. So if you go get beat in Alton and you were fishing a mud flat, you can find out what that person that won the tournament, maybe what they were doing, and they give you some information. And then you learn the next time. Why do I feel like you just did a screenshot?
I was screenshotting your dog. Sorry. It's just tripping me out. It's just sitting back there smiling. And you had the same smile on your face. Like the angle was perfect. Like there was two smiling Nagys. It was just funny. Sorry.
The dog and Alex, or me and the dog?
I'll show you later.
Let's say this is his. I think this is his number one girl right here. She's always right next to him.
What's up, Sarah? Hi, Roxy. Hamilton's wait, come on March 2nd. Jason, we were just, I don't know if you were on, we were just talking about points, man. It is the first 2 out of 12 events are in the books, and it is heating up big time. So really excited. I think Alton's going to really play a big factor in points. And then right after that, Kerr, like I said, we got a lot of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas teams, Missouri teams. We got some Iowa teams coming to Alton. So we had, what did I say, John? At 162 anglers so far in the first 2 events.
I think that's what it was, yeah. That's going to be huge.
162 anglers in the first 2 events. And we got 2 kids, and I don't know if I should say kids, but they are, I think, what are they, both 18 and 19?
We've got.
So we got Trapper, Salazar, and John Connor, and they're fishing out of a big 24-foot Sea Arc, and they are 18 and 19 years old, and they are right now doing well. They had 187 at Lake of the Ozarks and 177. So yeah, how would you like that? Charles Blair actually is getting beat by an 18 and 19-year-old. Donald's been doing this a while, so that kind of get lights a little fire to do better and grind at the next tournament.
For sure.
What's up, Gary? Yeah, Jason said a lot of regions covered, and there is a lot. Like I said, we went to Oklahoma. We're going to Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas. So we got the Mississippi River, Illinois River, part of the Ohio, Lake of the Ozarks, Milford, Arkansas River, Grand Lake. We had a lot of bodies of water covered, and got some big things coming in 2025 too. So hope the weather holds for Alton, dude. Colossal Cats, we are hoping too. It's looking good for next Tuesday, Wednesday in the 70s. So we'll see. Last year was rough. We had cold weather. We had a bunch of rain that warmed up, and the fishing was tough. So we'll finally be there for Alton. I'm being selective right now until I get some things worked out.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to make it to a few this year. Yeah, I've got a good thing going on. I've really enjoyed the few I've been able to come to so far.
Yeah, Fort Smith will be a good one. Perryville. Really, they're all, like I said, they're all their kind of own unique event and how we do the weigh-ins and all that stuff. So I can't really say that I look forward to one more than the other. Like I said, they're like Perryville is going to be really fun because we're going to weigh in on the square during their big car show, July 6th. Alton is always fun. And then you got March 16th, Kerr Reservoir, Fort Smith, Arkansas, the Arkansas River. We're going to weigh in downtown at the Bakery District during their Mardi Gras Festival. Here's another screenshot. I love it. I'm going to have to do some Photoshop tonight too, aren't I, Jonathan?
Bring it on. Let's roll.
And yeah, it's a lot of things, but fishing's going to be fire. Big fish 90s, 160 to win. So we might as well start that now. Let's do one tonight and one. So if you're on tonight and you want to go ahead and guess, we'll do a hat, not this hat. We'll do a Twisted Cat hat for tonight's podcast on big fish. So put your big fish weight and your total weight in 3 fish. So my guess for Alton with the weather forecast right now, I'm going to say big fish is.
Before you guess, you only get one guess, and then the weather might change. They may not want to guess 2 weeks out.
Well, they can guess on this thread and then the next Monday night thread. Yeah, that means they got to watch this thread. So right here, I'm going to put it out there. Big fish, 82. Didn't I almost nail it last time? Like perfect. What did I lose? 82.
Yeah.
And total weight. $170. 167. 82.15. I got to do the decimal.
Oh, Rusty's guessing his big fish will be 78.
So 82.15, 167.12 total weight. That's a solid bag.
Yep.
Ooh, Monty said it's 72, 159. Rusty said then he'll wake up and fish the tournament. Tom says 102 big, 187 total. That's a huge bag there.
Because just 2 over 100 in Alton's.
Yeah, so the
scene.
2 biggest fish is a 103 and a 106.
Yeah, 106 was just last
106 was last year.
year. That thing was like a different animal.
Yeah,
It
you got to
was-
see that in
had a set
person.
of shoulders on
Yeah.
him.
I mean, giant. Mike Doyle, 79, 149. So Dylan Lawson, you're up there. Where are you at? You need a big finish here to get 2 solid events in. Right now, he's sitting in. He's sitting pretty good. Right here, sitting in. Ooh,
We
not
didn't
bad.
see him in Grove.
Yeah,
I
he
know
missed
we-
Dro, but right now, Dylan and Bo, you guys are sitting in like 79, 82. You're like 82nd. So
Things will get all flipped over next few tournaments.
Alton is the big fish factory. Totally agree. Ashley said she can't imagine cats that big.
It's crazy to see for sure.
Yeah, Rodney, same as last year. So down on the Mississippi, you'll be able to go up to Foley, Missouri, and all the way down to Chester, Illinois, and any public ramp in between. And then on the Missouri, all the way up to Klondike, which is in Defiance, Missouri, the Klondike boat ramp, and any public ramp. And then also, what are you laughing about?
Nothing. He called Roxy a llama.
I lost my train of thought. And then the Illinois River up to the Port of Grafton. Rusty Moorfield says Chester is not a good place to fish. So those of you that watching, Rusty says Chester is not a great place to fish. I disagree, but
What was that? Is that trick to get out?
good try, Rusty. You better say something. I wouldn't even have said the word Chester, but it's not my backyard that I fish a lot. Royce says 92, 176. Good start. Didn't fish the second event. Hoping for a decent finish in Alton to help. So, yeah, Dylan, we talked about it the other day too. The points is a little bit different. Like I said, the first 2 events, we've got 162 anglers. And just to get in the top, was it 50? Just to get in the top 40 right now, it's 263 points. That's pretty impressive. Really impressive.
It's a lot. What are you laughing at, Liz?
I don't know. There's a lot of laughing going on here.
Nothing at all.
That dog's just
I can see we're already starting the humor stuff for CatCon on Monday night.
weird. CatCon's gonna be a blast. I can't wait.
Anybody watching tonight going to be going to CatCon? Rusty, how many points would I get for a 5-pound weigh-in? Well, for example, if 40 boats weigh fish and you get 40th place, you get 159 or something like that, but it's much better than 100. So if you
I'll
ask
tell you
Brian
what.
and Roy Sneed what they got last tournament, it'd be 100 points.
If one of y'all not being Alex, will come up to me at CatCon And let's see if you can pass the balance test. There's a free hat in it for you.
Someone's got a video though.
First one to come up, and we do a video of you doing the balance test. Free hat in it for you. Come find us at Dry Creek. We all know that Alex can. He can. Fun stuff.
Rusty said he. So in all seriousness, Rusty's asking because Rusty lost out on some points last year by not weighing in fish, which was a big deal. So Rusty actually didn't. They did not make the top 50 last year because they threw some fish back at a tournament. Justin Porter, yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing everyone at CatCon and meeting some new folks. So, Justin, you'll be there. Looks like he's got some slab crappie that he's holding too. Colossal Cat says, did he have to pass the test? He's got some bad knees.
Yeah, but I've got faith in you. Come holler at us. Just the first one that comes up, where it's a one hat giveaway. Got faith in y'all. I mean, as many as y'all want to come up, I'll show you the test, but first one gets a hat.
Whether they pass or not?
Yeah. I got faith in them.
I'd really like to see Rusty pass that test.
Bring it on, Rusty.
Dylan's got to go now just so he can pass the test.
He's got to go practice his balancing.
So, just a quick thing for the Alton tournament, Rusty. We'll talk about it. So, Dylan called me a few weeks ago and he says, "Hey, I'm going to go pre-fish down in Alton. I'm looking to go on the Missouri River. You know, what ramps do you recommend?" And I said, well, here are your ramp choices. I said, Columbia bottoms can always be hit or miss. You know, we've seen like 8 trucks get broke into, but it's a long, dirty gravel road, especially if it rains and it's wet. He sent me a picture of his boat, and it was horrible. So, Dylan, I don't know who's cleaning that for you, but that's going to take some time to get that cleaned up. You can't even tell what brand of boat it is, what color, no nothing. Rusty said looks like concrete. So, yeah, Dylan, I don't, did he show that? Let's see if I can share that picture. That's the front. You can't really see it, but that's the front of his boat. Horrible. How was the fishing, Dylan? New dirt paint, he said. New paint scheme called Dusty Bunny. So, yeah. I'm excited about Alton, man. I wish you'd come to Alton. It's kind of a far trip for you, but you got to definitely come to Perryville. Perryville will be good. New Madrid.
See what I can do.
Oh, my gosh. Look who just jumped on the one and only.
Every time I see all the videos of Alton, man, it just always looks, yeah, y'all do a good job everywhere, but that one always just seems like y'all are on fire. Everybody, it's a lot of community involvement there too, which is everywhere. So pretty cool.
That was the second time on the Missouri in his life. A few small blues, and then he got a sturgeon. Nothing too crazy. So Dylan caught a sturgeon. That's a pretty cool thing. Parking lot party. Perryville will be fun. So, yeah, Perryville. But, again, Alton, Illinois, coming up March 3rd. So this weekend, CatCon, then Alton, then a week off, March 16th, Kerr, Arkansas River, and Fort Smith, Arkansas. And then we got a break after that. Like I said, we've got nothing and no Twisted Cat until May 4th. What is that What's that May 4th? Is that like a Star Wars thing?
May the 4th or something like
May
that.
the 4th be with you.
It's clever.
We will be in Milford, Illinois, Kansas. Golly. You can tell it's Monday. So May 4th, we'll be in Milford. But like I said, we don't have anything. We'll be at the Sea Arc Owners Catfish Invitational in April. And then May 4th, Milford, Kansas.
Heck yeah.
First fish we caught, he thought he was dialed in right away until it shot out of the water. It was a sturgeon.
Look who joined us. Oh, Dougie Rice.
Dougie Fresh. Doug will be at CatCon this weekend with us, hanging out.
Sure enough. Maybe he can pass the test.
Doug can definitely pass the test with his eyes closed.
You know, I think I'm going to call out Tyler Barnes. We might go live, see if Tyler Barnes can pass the test.
I don't know if he can pass it.
Does you think he's got semi-good balance? I mean, he's got that.
I'm not sure. I'm going to say he can't pass it. I'm going to go out and say he can't pass it.
Everybody owns. Shoot Tyler Barnes a message and tell him that you can't pass the Sea-Arc balance test. Just go for it.
Russ, we're going to have to put a bunch of pillows around if Rusty does it, because if he goes down, he's going to go down hard.
Oh, I tell yeah. He needs to know what the test is.
Yeah. Well, if you would be at CatCon, but we'll go live and do the test and see who can pass it. But honestly, I don't think many people can pass it. I know that I did. I did really well with it. I don't think Tyler Barnes will pass it.
How many tries did I get? Just the one try?
I mean, hold on. Did I nail it the first time?
Oh, you went in full on confidence mode.
I mean,
that's the truth. That's all I'll say. I mean, you were confident you could do it.
Trey, we'll have to have Rusty sign an insurance waiver before he does it.
Yep. Yeah, we can't have any of that. But yeah, I think that might be a 2-hat giveaway with old Tyler. If Tyler could do it, I'm kind of iffy on Tyler. We'll have to see. That's live worthy.
Yeah. Sean, I agree. Cody. I don't know that Cody's seen it. Rusty says he's got TRICARE insurance. He's good. Yeah, but then it'll be that then that's why you didn't catch any fish in Alton, and
yeah.
Well, then we'll hear this excuses and all that. We don't need any of that, You're hard enough to deal with for your dad anyways. Your dad don't need any more headache. The Marines damage stuff when they go down. This chat gets brutal sometimes. You realize that?
Yep. I've seen.
So we got Cody. Cody could do it. And I think he would be really good at it. So Cody Kanaki's on here. He's the one that does a lot of our flyers.
Yeah.
A lot of our artwork. He does some stuff for Sea-Arc. Very talented.
Cool.
Very talented. And soon you're going to see an Alton flyer from him, right, Cody? Built different. Just need my crowns and a color book and a good corner to sit in. Oh my.
That's awesome.
Cody said soon. We appreciate it, Cody. Everybody's been asking who's making the flyer for Alton.
Very
Well,
cool.
I think that's really all I got tonight. I just want to do really just kind of I always say quick, and now it's been an hour and 6 minutes, but I just wanted to kind of explain a few things about points. Our first 2 events are done. We got a huge full calendar in 2024. Again, a huge thanks. Again, even if you don't use the sponsors that represent us at Twisted Cat, reach out and say thanks for what you do to help Twisted Cat get to this, have this 100% payback at every tournament, this $25,000 championship at no entry fee, and the points race and all that stuff. And again, we really thank everyone. So if you're at CatCon, come hang out with us at the Dry Creek booth. Castaway, the ACA boat will be there with the ACA. Somebody's going to win a boat this weekend and do the test. Of course. With John Ed.
I I'll pass it every time. Now I've done gotten so good at it, but you know, we'll just see how if y'all can.
It's not. It isn't that easy of a test. It's just how good a balance you have.
Yep. It's not just it's not just like standing up on one. I mean, you just got to see it, but it puts your body to the test, and it really lets you know if you've got decent balance or not. Because you either have good balance or you're stumbling over. So.
But in the video that was caught of me doing it, I was doing it behind someone else that was doing it and just excelled at it.
That's one way to put it. It was definitely
what were those
confidence.
What did I say at the end?
I can. I think you shrugged your shoulders and looked down, and then we stopped recording because we were laughing so hard. That's what I remember. But you were successful for sure.
So Richard positive about it too.
Richard Axt was the one that we were getting the video of, I believe. Mm-hmm. But you just happened to be in the background trying to show him up. So yeah.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it may be one of the worst videos of myself ever caught.
I watch it at least once a week. There's a lot of fun videos over the past year.
Yeah, 100%. Yep. All right. Well, I think that's all. Again, if you're watching this, it's been recorded, and you have any questions about these events coming up, just ask it in this comment section. We'll get that answered. Shoot us a message. Give me a call anytime about any of these events. We hope to see you at Catfish Conference, Catfish and Crappie Conference this weekend.
Yep.
Again, the points are heating up. Tournaments are heating up. The weather is finally heating up. And our third event will be Alton, and a lot of things going on. So come see us at the Cat and Crappie Con in Louisville, Kentucky. And then if I don't see you this weekend, hopefully we see you next weekend in Alton, Illinois. And again, a huge shout out to all the sponsors. Thanks to John Ed, marketing director at Sea Arc Boats, for being on the show tonight. And everybody have a great week. And we'll do some live stuff this weekend at Catfish Conference. Maybe the balance test, showcase some of the boats that are there, and just have some fun. So everybody have a great week. We'll see you next weekend.
See you.
See ya.